Welcome back, everybody, to another exhilarating episode of Lockdown 23 in 1. That's right, exhilarating's an understatement. Today I have another rundown of highlighted clips coming from this channel. Keep in mind I got over 1,000 videos in my catalog. Many episodes have gone unseen, so here's a little refresher. But first, if you're new to the channel and enjoy all things lockup and crime related, then this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today.
The reason I wasn't able to do any substance abuse program at the prison is because I can't go to population. I'm in really bad standing with my ex-gang.
So I obviously was going to ask,
Yeah.
if you're in Orange,
Yes.
is that because of disciplinaries, safety issues, or both?
Safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it sounds like you, I'm guessing, dropped out of your gang.
Well, yeah, I have really a bad name with like the Polynesians, and it's just a really bad situation for me. I'm really not safe in Utah anymore. So that's another reason why I want to leave. I mean, I had my jaw broken April 10th of last year, 2 days after when I went to jail. So I had my jaw wired shut. I was in the infirmary for like 3 months. So if I go back to population, I'm sure the same thing will happen again.
Jaw broken. That is one of the worst things I can only imagine to go through. I never had mine broken, but I've seen people go through it, not to mention teeth go through lips. Man, oh man, those guys definitely ain't eating no shebangs. But this is typically what happens when you become a dropout or leave the gang. A lot of people don't like it, and the next thing you know, you got a green light on your head, man, getting attacked at any given time. He knows it too. He goes to general population, man. They're gonna recognize his face.
Yeah. Oh, you getting bougie around here, huh? You trying to turn the cell into Calabasas, huh?
Ah, this is what they call a bird bath for sure.
Bird bath J.
I'm about to go make one in the bathroom right now.
Yeah. Oh, you
Hey, this
getting
thing is
bougie
astonishing.
around
Why didn't I ever think
here, huh?
about
You trying
this?
to turn the cell into Calabasas, huh?
Look, any kind of running water, running electric, it doesn't matter. If it's running, an inmate can use it.
I'm like this, all in the church, juvenile, all the H.
That guy look like he'll knock the block off something.
All that out. What you talking about?
But this guy right here is a prime example of why inmates carry shanks. Just by judging a book by its cover, man, a lot of weaker individuals in prison would never stand a chance to this guy. You gotta understand, a lot of people in prison are carrying weapons out of pure protection only.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, son. And you know I didn't mean to hurt you. You just can't accept that. Because you know me. You've known me for 5 years. I never would have wanted to hurt Austin.
Lying. You're a liar. You're a freaking maniac. I can sense it. I can smell it through the monitor.
I want him to be able to handle it. I want him to be everything that my father wasn't to me. And everything my stepfather was to me. I don't have a good family life. Been really rough. Most of my family has abandoned me. I made a stupid choice a couple of years ago. I ruined half of my family. And the other half haven't been supportive.
All I
So
hear
do
is
want to
me,
thank
me,
them for
me,
being
me,
here.
me.
Another family is here. Thank you guys for being here. Ashley, I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm sorry. That's all. Thank you, Your Honor.
Do y'all believe him? Or are those teardrops a rare breed of crocodilian?
I have carefully read the victim impact statement containing letters from 13 people and consisting of 44 pages. My attention was directed at page 1. A picture of a beautiful baby boy, a toddler, who you killed. The night you offered to babysit Austin, you were busy on your cell phone texting over 200 times, trying to sell drugs and to set up a sexual tryst with another minor girl. It doesn't seem to me as someone who's trying to be a good role model for the child.
Hell
Too
no.
bad that was not all you did. Ignore the kid, try to sell drugs on the phone. No, when the texting stopped, the brutal poundings of Austin took place. It is a judgment of this court that upon your conviction for the crime of murder in the second degree, that you be sentenced to an indeterminate term of imprisonment which will have a maximum of life, the court hereby imposes a minimum sentence of 25 years. The surcharge is $300, the crime victim's assistance fee is $25, and the $50 DNA databank fee, all to be paid out of prison funds. We have 30 days within which to...
His maximum sentence is life. Earliest release date 3/12/31. Parole eligibility 11/20/30. Now I know it's 2023, but if I'm still doing YouTube in 7 years, I'll definitely remind you of this case again. Because like I said, to me, I don't think this kid deserves another chance on the streets. Nope, no sir, man. If that was my kid and I found out he did that to him, he would hope and pray to stay in prison for the rest of his life. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Next up, this one's titled It Gets Real About Them Ramen Noodles. Don't know exactly what that means. I watched a clip. I think this guy might have got caught up with something that wasn't his, but at the same time, someone else handed it to him. And now that guy is about to be in a mix that I would never want to be in.
That shit on God, bro. You gotta see God, he handed me that shit. On God, he handed me that shit. That man handed me that shit, bro. On God, he handed me that shit.
Alright, sounds like white dude says he swears he didn't take nothing. He's kind of crying. Not a good look in prison, man. Might help a little bit. Some people might feel a little sympathy. But at the same time, I'm believing the guy. He's saying he didn't do any of this stuff. Whatever it was handed to him by this guy in the corner. And now they're putting the pressure on him. But did you see the size of the pressure? Look at that thing. It's the size of his leg. That's a sword. That ain't a shank. That's a damn lawnmower blade. That would end someone's life with one swoop. Like I said, this is the kind of mix I would never want to be in. He brought that thing my way. I'd be like, look, just give me your phone, bro. I'll get my old lady to send you $100 right now. Let's just put that thing away. Ah, man, hell no, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have felt like that, man. I don't know how the dominoes would have fallen if I was in his shoes, but anybody sees something like that, I don't care who you are, you're gonna change up a bit. That ain't no bone crusher, that's a decapitator.
Who's the best lawyer?
Jay Omer.
And why am I the best lawyer?
Man, got my case dismissed like it wasn't nothing.
All right, and now what are you charged with?
Criminal
mischief.
Yeah, criminal mischief. Talking about I rode on a female car. Talking about I rode.
You scratched it in a car? That's what they're accusing you
That's
of.
what they accused me of.
Yeah, and are you happy with the results?
No cap, man. Put your money right here, man. Jay Omer.
Right.
Jay Omer, that's where it's at, man.
And how much jail time are you looking at?
1 year county or state jail.
1 year county.
Yeah, 1 year county at the most. But either way it goes, man, the man got the case dismissed, bro.
That's right, they got the paperwork to prove it. Yes, I would like number 1, Wardenburger, please.
Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones serves it to inmates in isolation. Our Courtney King sat down with the sheriff today about why he uses it. But Courtney, my question is, would he eat the burger?
Yeah, you will.
Rob, that was my first question for him. So not only did he say he would, he did, and we have it all on camera. We're going to show you that in just a few minutes, or in a moment, actually. The sheriff tells us that he's not the only one that does this, and that detention centers all over the country do this. And it is important to note that the burger is not made to be bad. We do have the recipe for it, and we'll put it on our website for you. It's basically a turkey burger. The sheriff says that what's punishment about it is that the inmate in isolation gets that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day until they leave isolation. And like you said, he has caught a lot of flack on social media about this. One person even calling him a disgusting human.
The State Department of Corrections is...
God, that hat is terrifying. And my tea ain't as white as his. That's the first. He uses that special prison bleach.
The State Department of Corrections is not my boss. So I basically don't give two what they think.
On Wednesday, we sat down with Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones and watched him eat this.
Yeah, you eat it.
It's no ordinary burger. It's what the sheriff calls a Wardenburger. So you have zero complaints about the Wardenburger?
Me personally, no. I would eat this. Hell, I'm eating it now.
The sheriff tells us he's been serving it to inmates in isolation for all 3 meals for the last several years.
This is jail. You don't get to choose. Your mommy and your dad and your Aunt Lily doesn't get to make your meals. I'm your aunt.
Look, that's you're disrespecting me now, Chief, okay? Don't talk about, Lily? And you ain't my auntie?
And your Aunt Lily doesn't get to make your meals. I'm your aunt. I'm your grandpa. I'm the one that gets your meal prepared and make sure it gets done.
The sheriff says inmates get put in isolation for things like fighting, and the burger is an added punishment.
If you get in trouble and you go to an isolation cell, it's no different than your regular cell. And that's what you get 3 times a day, and you get all the water you can drink. It's very nutritious.
All the water you can drink? What am I, a white mouth mule? I don't want none of that nasty recycled tap water from the toilet I flushed 2 days ago. Not gonna lie though, when you're locked up and thirsty and you hit that sink, tastes like some Dasani.
It's good for you. It has lots of fiber in it.
Alright, it's enough of this. It's time for the courtroom analysis. I have never seen a courtroom with a 3,000 count hand-threaded drapes from the lost city of Atlantis. Unbelievable. And look at this chair of regality. Remarkable, Your Honor. I've never seen a state seal embedded in rhino skin. Not to mention the 2 beautiful styles of birch. The Himalayan birch is a deciduous tree native to the western Himalayas, hand-whittled by the secret tribe known as the Putanabs. They also have sweet birch, native to eastern North America, which is actually symbolism from Himalayas to the North Americas. Justice will be served, especially in this courtroom. Alright, just back up the oil truck already. Man, look at the handrest.
On the first count of the information,
God, blow my eardrum out, Your Honor.
it is the sentence of the court that your custody be committed to the Department of Corrections for a period of 2 years, followed by a 2-year period of extended supervision. On the second count, for an identical sentence to be served consecutively.
Oh, that's not what you want to hear.
On the fourth count of the information, hiding a corpse, for a period of 6 years of initial confinement, followed by 5 years of extended supervision, to be served consecutively to counts 1 and 2. And on the third count of the information, it is the sentence of the court that your custody be committed to the Department of Corrections for confinement in the Wisconsin State Prisons for the remainder of your life. This sentence is consecutive to and not concurrent with the sentences on the other 3 counts. The period of eligibility for extended supervision will not occur until 40 years following the date upon which you start the sentence on count 3.
The fact that you don't have to deal with so many. I'll be in a hole by the end of the day.
Oh no, he's gonna check
I'm
back
tired
in.
of being threatened and bullied.
Oh, why are you unpacking then? But even though he's saying he's going back, it doesn't matter. They're about to throw him a cellmate. And this could be very dangerous, but there could be a slight chance that it could help him. Some people actually get some super strong cellmates that have some pull in the block and will protect their other cellmate, right? Just because they're living with each other and he knows that the dude ain't that bad. Put him under his wing and everyone pretty much leave him be. Seen this a lot of times, man. Trust and believe. So the inevitable has happened. He got a new cellmate and he happens to be a seasoned vet in the game. Sean Hall is his name, and hopefully taking care of his cellmates is game. But already it seems like they're getting along. Homeboy said he was going back to the SEG unit that day, and obviously he hasn't. So that means to me that he's actually willing to give his new cellmate a try.
Hey, in this book, right? There's one dude, it's a romance novel, right? There's one dude, he likes this nurse, but this nurse, she's a Amen, which is like some type of religion.
Amish?
Yeah, Amish. Right. So he's over here trying to flirt with her and all that.
That's funny you were talking about. I was just reading about the Amish people in the social studies part of this book, like, last night. When I walked in, it was just like, yes! Somebody to talk to. I get to run my mouth. I get somebody to drive crazy. Let's do it.
Well, he introduced himself.
Man, oh man, Sean, no disrespect, bro. I don't think this is what's up, but you know, I'm just using you as reference. You know, situations like this usually could turn out to be bad, especially if your cellmate, brand new cellmate's talking about love scenes and Amish stuff. Yeah, he might be trying to slide up in that jumpsuit. Not saying you are, Sean. You're probably just a good guy trying to be friendly. That's it, if I were to guess, you know. But you gotta be weary out there.
I get to run my mouth. I get somebody to drive crazy. Let's do it.
Well, he introduced himself, and you know, and ran around a little bit, and you know, I could tell that he really wanted to talk to somebody. So, you know, after 5 minutes, I gave him a helping ear. So let me go and listen to him, because obviously he just want to talk. So let me go on and at least respect the young man and listen to him talk, because he needs to get something out. Sometimes people just need to get stuff out.
When you actually get somebody to talk to, it's like, yeah, finally. And he's very understanding. He's very understanding.
Oh my
about
God.
some of the stuff I've been through.
And no disrespect to y'all guys, I'm just saying, man, it looks like a situation that could unfold to be something else. I've seen them all play out just like this. First, they're your cellmate, then they're your friend, then they're your protector, then they're your husband. All it's going to take is for you to mess up one time, and your life's at risk. You're going to run to him, and that's probably when he's going to shoot his shot. Look, I got you, man. I'm going to take care of everything, but you're going to have to start doing some stuff for me, bro. That's just all there is to it. We're still friends. I'm just letting you know that I want to take it to another level. Nobody's going to know. We're cellmates. We live together. 3 months later, he has skin-tight state jeans on with a little bit of Revlon lipstick. But this is all hypothetical, man. I'm just painting a picture for y'all to understand how it can happen in prison. And this is the way that it happens more times than none. Now, this is the last clip of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The title of this, I don't really know what the hell it says, but it says they put up something on the door every day. And I was a little lost at first until I seen the clip and I realized what exactly was going on. But the people in the comment section were lost as hell as well. But if I were to guess, this individual is checking out in the middle of the night. That's what people do when they're at fear for their life or something and they don't want to look soft doing it in front of everybody while they're awake. They'll wait till everybody's asleep, pump a kite under the door. When the CO makes her rounds, they'll pick it up, read it, tell you to come pack your stuff. That's what I'm guessing is going on in this clip. Y'all watch it, it's done time, and let me know if you think that's what's going on as well.
They got him one late night out here going on the dough, man. Damn, shawty. Got your ass late night. Begging. They got him one late night out here going on the dough, man.
Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because, look, it looks like he has all of his stuff packed up, his sheets and pillows, and he's just looking really sad and gloom.
They got him one late night out here going on the dough, man. Damn, shawty.
But that's just what I think is going on in the clip. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it.